Jason, I think, did not feel like anything that he could do was good enough.
I kept drifting. I didn't need anybody, I didn't need anything.
Jason and I were friends. We were good friends in high school.
We graduated high school in June of '92, 1st of June. Middle to end of June, we started dating.
We got engaged, I believe, in '93.
We'd been dating for 3 years, well, a little over 3 years when we got married.
When Jason and I got married, we had the picture-perfect marriage. It was everything when I was little and I thought about getting married. It's what I thought it would be.
It went great. I mean, it was as good as I imagined it would be, and there was no problems or no issues.
When we started having kids, we had Aaron in October 1997, and having kids takes away some time that you're used to spending on each other. And Aaron was our first child, and I worked full time, so when I got home, I wanted to be with him as much as I could. And Jason's schedule was still flip-flop with the police hours.
I became a police officer in '95. As time progressed, it became an issue with Amanda and I that you don't talk to me about anything. You won't understand, you don't understand. So at that point, I started choosing to be with my friends as opposed to Amanda. And I used the excuse of, we don't talk, we don't discuss things, I need an outlet, I need somebody to talk to about these things. It's just, it's wearing me out, I'm seeing all the stuff that I see and nobody to talk to. So I used that in my favor so that I could, go do what I wanted to do, which was go hang out with the guys and shoot pool and drink beer and do things that, as a husband and a father, obviously you shouldn't have been doing.
In spring of 2001, after I had Caroline in '99, that I had suffered postpartum depression, and I did not do anything about it because I didn't really know anything about it. And so my emotions and my moods were like a roller coaster.
Of course, I used that as much as I could. I mean, I really did. I talked to her. I mean, I talked to her like she was a child.
I was wrapped up in whatever I had going on and with the kids, and I pretty much just put Jason on the back burner.
I was probably going out and drinking 3 to 4 nights a week. Coming home, I was on 12-hour shifts at work, so I had all this off time during the week and stuff. Coming home 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 times a week.
We were living together and we were still married, but it's like we were roommates. He did his own thing, and he'd party with his friends or whatever, and he'd come home when he felt like it, and I just kind of did my own thing, and we were both miserable, completely miserable.
And then, I went as far as committing adultery and telling Amanda, and I told Amanda about it. And at that point, I was telling her about it with everything that I believed. I just knew that she would say, well, oh, you did? Well, if I'm filing for a divorce. And then to be over. And then I wouldn't be the bad guy because I didn't file for a divorce. She did, So that was my out. That was my way to get away from being the bad guy, hiding from what I've been doing, which I at that time had become extremely good at. I just hid from the truth.
I just held on, and I thought things will get better. Jason will come around, and I started drawing closer to God at this point. As you do when you hit rock bottom and things just fall apart. You cling to Him then.
God had been speaking to me for a long time, and I'd been ignoring it, pushing it away, and what have you. Amanda started buying me some Christian CDs, and she knows the type of music I like and stuff. So she, Third Day, some Mercy Me, some stuff like that. And I found myself, it was all I listened to. And then I started listening to the words and studying the words.
He loved them. And I remember I used to get so frustrated because he would be listening to him. He'd call me to check on the kids, and I could hear the music playing in the background. And I'd call my friends, and I'd be like, he's listening to the CDs. Why is he not getting it? I said, he's talking about being, you know, a light for Christ and all this, and he's singing it, but he's not being it. And I don't understand how he can sing it and not get it.
She gave me Third Day's new CD, and there was a song on it. So there was a song on it, it was track number 10, it was called Innocent. I listened to that song over and over and over and over, and this was in the first 2 hours that I had it. I knew every word.
It seemed like I'd run out of second chances, and they sentenced me to die. And I was just like a dead man walking. I was running out of time.
And I can remember listening to that song and crying because I knew that's what I needed or what I wanted. And I finally realized, you know, God finally spoke to me, and I finally listened, and I didn't block it out, and I didn't push it away. And I called a man and told her I need to go talk to John Oz by myself. And I sat down in front of him and I told him, I said, I can't do this anymore. I want my family. I want my kids. And no matter what I've tried, I can't do it. I can't bridge that gap.